When installing a service with two ground rods as part of a grounding electrode system, there are questions about bonding the building structure steel and water pipe. Specifically, whether the bonding conductor can connect to one of the rods, or if the bonding conductor can connect to the point at the service disconnect as the grounding electrode conductor, meaning the conductor to rod and conductor to steel are also connected to the metal water pipe. Planning to set the meter and service disconnect on the outside of the building and install two rods on the outside. Bonding of metal water pipe and building steel will consist of a polyvinyl chloride conduit run inside, with the conductor connecting both. Let's examine the safest method for terminating the ground rod or service disconnect. Yes, the bonding conductor can connect to one of the ground rods. However, it is recommended to connect the bonding conductor to both ground rods, if possible, as this will provide a lower resistance path to ground and improve the overall grounding system effectiveness. Yes, the bonding conductor can connect to the point at the service disconnect that serves as the grounding electrode conductor. This means that the bonding conductor would connect to both the ground rods and the grounding electrode conductor. This option is acceptable and provides a convenient point for bonding the building steel and water pipe to the grounding system. The best method for termination depends on the specific circumstances and materials used. Generally, the following recommendations apply. Firstly, for connection to a ground rod, use a ground rod clamp specifically designed for the size of ground rod and stranded bonding conductor. Secondly, for connection to the service disconnect, use a listed grounding lug or terminal block that is compatible with the service disconnect and bonding conductor. Thirdly, for connection to the bonding conductor, use a listed splice kit or wire nut that is appropriate for the type and size of bonding conductor. Ensure that all connections are tight and secure. Protect the bonding conductor from physical damage and environmental conditions. Consider using a corrosion-resistant material for the bonding conductor and connections. If the building steel is not accessible at the service disconnect, it may be necessary to bond the steel to the water pipe inside the building and then run a bonding conductor from the water pipe to the service disconnect.